told the team in there, you know, we made a lot of mistakes out there and costly ones. And, you know, those you know, turnovers that go for scores, you know, and having a chance to, you know, the second half, we got to get stops, get ourselves back into it. And, you know, we just couldn't get the ball back. And but the turnovers are critical. We made some mistake, you know, big mistake on a special teams play. But bottom line, we got to take care of the football and get back to work.
Coach, I mean, I know obviously Cade was who you expected to be starter, switching over to Gavin. What is your message to him to try and kind of keep that confidence up after having kind of the performance that he did and obviously struggling in the first half?
You talking about Gavin?
Yeah.
Gavin. Yeah. Well, you know, Gavin and Evan can, you know, they gotta learn from some of the plays they didn't make. There was a couple good runs that Evan made out there. But you know, we had a plan going into it. You know, we had to use both of them, and we wanted to stick to that plan. We tried to go back and forth a little bit towards the end, but you know, we gotta watch the film. It's tough. It's tough one there. But Gavin will come back, and we got to get him coached up on the mistakes that he made.
Felt like the defense really stood tall in a lot of situations when they, you know, needed to. Obviously, only giving up 14 points. I mean, I know that not thrilled with the final,
Sure.
But it does feel like the defense answered the bell quite a bit for you today.
Yeah, they did. They certainly could have been worse. You know, we held them rushing. We thought we'd be able to hold up against the run, but there were some times on third down that they were able to convert. You know, and that's a big part of, you know, playing defense. We got to be better on third down. And there was times where it was third and long. I understand third and short, third and medium, but we get them to third and 7+. We got to answer the bell. And 2 or 3 times that didn't happen. And to get us back into the game when things didn't go well for us early, we needed that. And unfortunately, wasn't able to get it done.
Obviously heading into IU now too. I mean, it doesn't get any easier for you.
No.
You knew that before the season started. You know, with IU and Ball State up next. I mean, take the lumps and learn from them, I guess, right? Before
That's
you
right.
head into these ones.
That's right. Yeah, we'll obviously get back at it tomorrow and prepare for the next one. I told the team, you know, one game doesn't make or break you, but certainly got to learn from this one. You know, we're not going to not watch it. I mean, I don't believe in that. We're going to study this film and learn from it and get better from week 1 to week 2. I know it's coach speak, but that's the only way I know how to do it.
Impressive with Corbin there at the end with a little bit of
Sure.
little
Yeah,
bit juicy
Corbin's a hard runner.
Yeah.
You know, that's what you've seen with Corbin. Corbin always finishes forward. It was good to see him get some good carries, good hard runs at the end.
I may have missed this, but what's the status of Cade and why he didn't play today? And then also Rylan, is he getting pretty close to being ready to play?
No, well, Cade's week to week right now. You know, we probably won't know anything here for another week here, what his, you know, when he'll be back. We'll see. We'll look at it again, but it was the right thing to do. You know, need to rest him, and that was a decision that obviously was a no-brainer, and we'll hopefully get him back soon. When, I don't know. And then Rylan, I think, is, you know, progressing back.
And it looked like Justin out there, you know, he came out and got some carries, but it looks like maybe he's not full strength. Like, what can you say about where he's at too as well?
Close. He, you know, I think, you know, we had him on a rep count. We were trying to keep it around 15 plays, so hopefully he'll be, you know, get the green light to go full go next week.
Obviously, no coach is ever happy losing. You know, we can hear the frustration.
Yeah.
Well, you know, this was obviously not the effort you expected, you know, tonight from your guys.
No, I wouldn't say the effort, Marty. I would say the execution. You know, the execution was not good. And you know, as coach, you gotta prepare. You gotta put guys in positions too. You know, it goes both ways. But I wouldn't say effort. I would say execution. You know, we got to execute better and see what we can do better, and put these guys in a better position to do that. But I wouldn't say it was an effort thing. I didn't see that out there. I just felt like we didn't execute very well. We made some poor decisions on all 3 phases, and we have to be better.
I know Gavin and Evan were both out there for you. Gavin was throwing a lot. Evan was getting some draws up the middle, and they're both trying to create a little bit with their legs. What can you tell me about kind of the QB position right now with Cade out and what they need to do to kind of help you guys be in a position to be consistent?
Well, you know, we're going to have to look at the film and see where we go. You know, obviously those are our two guys right now until Cade gets back, and so we'll have to sit down and see, you know, how we're going to execute the next game plan.
Anything impressed you about EIU? Holly made his first start, the transfer from Georgetown. What was the Panthers? What do you think about them?
Yeah, I mean, he stood in the pocket, took some hits. You know, we got to him a couple times, especially early. We're able to pressure, and he stood in the pocket and threw the ball. You know, I'll give him a lot of credit. I mean, he made some great throws under pressure, especially at the end. I wasn't sure he was going to get up. He popped right back up. So, tough kid. Okay.
You know, it's a home opener. You guys come out and you're playing a strong Eastern Illinois team. And I know it's a chance for you guys to come out and, you know, make a statement in your first game. Maybe it doesn't always end up that way, but what can you tell me about what Eastern Illinois was doing so tough, particularly in the secondary, you guys defending them and trying to, like, keep them from kind of having some breakout plays that happened a couple of times?
You know, they played well. They got some good guys. They play hard. Also talent through the roof there. But they coached the game well, drew up some good plays for us. It was tough to guard, but they knew what they were doing. They did it well. So.
I think Gavin, you know, you gotta, obviously to me it was a surprise to see Cade not out there dressed, you know, and in pads and playing today. What can you tell me about coming out and having an opportunity here to get another start, get some rhythm? You know, sometimes it it can be a struggle here to start the season, but what do you feel like is kind of your rollout here, Evan's rollout here with you know, getting some draws up the middle for some gains? Like, what can you tell me about what the QB room needs to be now with kind of Cade maybe out a couple more games?
Yeah. What it needs to be is execute. I mean, either guy was out on the field, maybe executed 50-50. I mean, we did not have a good day a good night in our room. Just very disappointing. Obviously, I hold myself to a higher standard than how it played out tonight, and I'm sure Evan holds himself to a higher standard. And we preach the standard every single week, and the standard on offense is not what you saw out there tonight. I mean, I carry a heavy burden of that score out there tonight, and I mean, I understand that. And what it has to look like is us executing and doing what we're asked to do. And what we're asked to do is not throw 2 pick sixes and 2 picks and fumble the ball 2 more times. And I mean, you're not going to win a game when the turnover is 6-0. So it's, yeah.
I feel like something that is said a lot after losses is, you know, go back with the film, learn from it, get ready for next week. From this week, for both of you, what did you see out there that you already liked, that you guys want to build on offense and defense as you get ready now for IU next week?
I liked the way we played. I mean, obviously execution wasn't there, but there wasn't a guy that was quitting, giving up, and you can build on that. Whenever you have guys quitting in the fourth quarter or the third quarter when you're down by that much, it's pretty disappointing, but I didn't see that tonight, so that's something to build on for sure.
We've worked too freaking hard to hang our heads. As a team, like, every coach, every player that was here last 2 years, will tell you this team has worked their freaking tail off this entire offseason, from spring to summer to now. And just to go out there and just not represent what we just did. And honestly, maybe there was flashes of stuff that went on tonight, but like, it's just so hard to. I don't have the taste in my mouth to be able to tell you. Like, we should just go back to film, watch film, see what we got, and I don't really have much else to say other than, like, that's not us. And yeah, we had a few positive plays, but we also turned the ball over 6 times. So I mean, the only thing is to just flush it down the drain and say let's go. You know, I use that.
Anything else? Gentlemen, thank you.
Can I take his goal?
You may